In today's world, when you hear about the tech job field, you hear about the high salaries and working remotely from different cities or different countries. One of the easiest ways to break into tech is to become a manual or human software tester. But what do manual testers actually do? And is this role right for you? Hey, it's the test lead. And by the end of this video, I'll answer both of those questions as well as any other questions that you have about the manual software testing field. Before you receive any item as a customer, whether it be your phone, your car, or even a water bottle, that item must be designed, planned out, developed, and tested for quality. Software follows a very similar process called the software development lifecycle. In this process, you have a team that works together to design, visualize, bring to life, and then test for quality a new product or a website or a service. The people who test for quality in this example are software testers. And the best part, like I promised to you, this is the easiest way to break into tech. You don't need a crazy tech background or even know how to code. Once I explain and roll in more details, it'll make more sense. In this video, we will talk about what do manual software testers actually do? Why is that job role even needed? The ways to learn manual testing, the benefits of being a manual tester, the qualities of a good manual tester, and then finally, is this role right for you? So first, let's start out with what do manual testers actually do? Imagine you're a chef creating a new recipe. Before serving it to your guest, you taste it to make sure that it's just right. Manual software testers do something similar, but with computer programs instead of food. Manual testers catch and find problems to make sure that the software is quality. That way, the customers have the best possible experience. They carefully go through the software, clicking buttons, entering information, and checking if everything works as it should. They also try to find any mistakes or bugs that can make the software misbehave. For example, if I'm a manual software tester testing Amazon's website, I'll try to test and do a customer flow. For example, buying a laptop. I would first go to Amazon.com. I would search for laptops. I would click on a laptop and try to add it to my cart. Once I add it to my cart, I'll try to pay for it and complete the purchase. I'll make sure that that full flow or user experience has no problems and is seamless. As manual testers, we test from the perspective of an actual customer, which is why needing to know code isn't a requirement. If I'm a customer on a website, I don't care about the code in the background. All I care about is, can I complete a purchase on this website? When software is being created, the expectation of what it should look like and how it should behave will be documented. Software testers use this documentation to create and execute tests to make sure that the software is quality. If it passes the test, that means it is quality enough for customers to use. If it doesn't, it will be fixed until it meets quality standards. Next up, why is this job role even needed? Think about it. You use certain software or products or items because it's quality, especially if you're paying for that service or for that website or piece of software. If it's not quality, you're not going to use it. You'll find an alternative that is better quality. I'll give two examples to help illustrate this point. Imagine every time you open social media applications like TikTok or Instagram, you log in, you try to do an action, and a page crashes. You try to type a message to your friend, and it's slow, it's hard to use, the navigation is terrible. That's a bad user experience. I'm gonna say, why am I being frustrated and using TikTok when I can use Instagram for the same concepts? So I'll leave TikTok and start using Instagram. If this happens with a company, that company loses users. It'll then lose advertisements and sponsorships, causing that initial company that has problems and a bad user experience to eventually go out of business. So that's the first reason why you need quality software or products to stay relevant, especially in today's world with all the competition that's ever evolving. And software testers will do testing for this to make sure that the usability and functionality of different software, such as social media applications, actually meet quality standards. Another example to help illustrate why this role is so important, let's think about ATM machines. ATM machines have software. I type in, I want to withdraw $10 from my account. I press enter and I get back $1,000. There's a glitch in the machine and in the software where the decimal point is placed wrong. Instead of doing 10.00, it's doing 1000 decimal point. So instead of $10, it's giving out $1,000. If you're a customer, you're like, sure, cool. I just got some extra money for free. Now imagine this software glitch or problem happening across all its customer base. So in a matter of seconds or minutes, millions of customers are receiving extra money. Which once again, if you're a customer, sounds great. But if you're that company, you're like, what's going on? Let's say it takes that company 10 minutes to actually catch that problem. Within just 10 minutes, millions of dollars could have been lost and given out for free. And remember, this problem could have been caught by software testers. Now, instead of using software testers, they have a big problem on their hands. First, they had to figure out what caused this problem. They have to do their own internal testing, which is going to take resources and money. Next, they have to try to get back all the money that was given out for free, which in today's world is going to be a hard task. Imagine chasing down millions of users for your software or your bank to say, hey, we gave you too much money, we need it back now. That's going to be a headache. And then, worst of all, the reputation. Now that company and bank has a bad reputation of having faulty software. If I'm a customer thinking about, should I trust my life savings in this safe company or in this banking company that has faulty software that can possibly glitch out and mess up my money? I'm going to choose the safe company. So now, with this one simple problem that could have been caught in 5 minutes by a software tester, this bank now has millions, if not billions of dollars that were lost that they're trying to get back. Next, they need time and resources to actually find and fix the problem. After that, they have to do damage control for their reputation. It's hard to build a good reputation, and it's very quick to get a bad reputation. So within a matter of minutes, they went from being a reputable company to a bad, unreliable company. And once again, this could have all been prevented with software testing, which is why this role pays high, because they'd rather pay one person or a few people a couple $1,000s to test this, instead of the worst case, losing millions and company reputation. Now let's talk about how to actually learn a skill set to become a manual or human software tester. In today's world, unfortunately, not too many universities offer a program, a focus, or even a class about manual software testing. So you may be thinking, how can I learn this skill set to get all the benefits? That is why I partnered with Careerist. The link for all the details and a discount will be in the description box below in the first pinned comment. Careerist offers online live courses to teach you everything you need to know. According to websites such as coursereport.com, Careerist is rated as one of the best online QA bootcamps. What helps set Careerist apart is that it caters to people who have no prior technical background, experience, or education. This is also beneficial for people who fear lacking experience for a career change or have concerns about not having a college degree. They guide you through the entire process. You learn material and live sessions from experienced people in the field. They have an internship to gain real experience for your resume. Their job application service designed to help you find the best job fit. They have career coaching to mentor and guide you until you land a job. As a licensed education provider, Careerist offers interactive manual QA courses that can be completed in 15 weeks. Consider this course an investment in your future, one that pays off as soon as you start your new career. Glassdoor currently estimates the average salary being over $70,000 a year. Over 1,000 graduates have already secured high-paying jobs in tech across 40 different states with Careerist's help. Take the first step towards a successful tech career today by following the link in the description below to receive a special 10% discount on the course. Now, back to the video. Let's talk about the benefits of being a manual software tester. First off, as I started out, this is probably the easiest way to break into tech. Once you break into tech, you can pivot to other tech jobs if manual software testing isn't right for you. You could become an automation tester, a scrum master, a software developer, a team lead, and other options, but the first part is getting that foot in the door in the tech field. Next, we have remote work opportunities. Right now, my company is hybrid where we're 2 days in the office and the other 3 days working remotely. I have videos where I show my remote life. I have videos where I'm in Hawaii working from there. The thing is, in tech, I'm not talking to customers directly. As long as I do my job task for that day, I'm good. So if I do it from my office here, my office in a city, or a different city or country, as long as it gets done, everybody's happy. When you're first starting out, you may not have this luxury, but once you put your time in and find a company that's a perfect fit for you, you can have it. Salaries compared to other jobs. You probably know people who have six-figure debt for going to universities, and their pay is currently like $40,000 or $50,000 if they're lucky. You can learn this skill set and make more than that without the crazy debt. To me, that sounds pretty cool. Next, the wonderful career growth opportunities. You can start out as a regular entry-level software tester, become junior, mid-level, then senior, then be a QA lead or a team lead, or at any point, pivot and join the automation world. So the potential for growth is amazing in this field. One of my favorites, you'll understand software from a different perspective. There's one thing just using different software or applications as a regular customer. As a software tester, you get to see the actual process of that software being designed, developed, and created, and then you test it as a real tester. To me, getting that behind the scenes look of the thought process and the creation is pretty exciting. Next, you have the transferable skills from previous jobs. Many people are scared because they're like, my previous job has nothing to do with software testing. It does. Whether you are a CEO, a farm person, or flipping burgers at Burger King, you have skills that you developed that are transferable for this role. To name a few, maybe you were flipping burgers at Burger King. At Burger King, you were part of a team. That team worked together to create or provide orders. That collaboration skill set translates directly to being a software tester. As a software tester, you must collaborate to make sure you're providing a high quality service or software for a customer. And last but not least, the last pro that I keep emphasizing, the low learning curve. Compared to other tech jobs, this has probably one of the easiest learning curves. You don't have to be a child prodigy or know how to code in 5 different languages. You can just study and learn this new material and pivot to this new career field. Now, let's quickly go through some qualities of a good software tester. Attention to detail. A keen eye for detail is essential for identifying even the smallest discrepancies or defects in software. Patience. Testing can be repetitive and require thoroughness. Patience helps in executing tests diligently. Adaptability. Testers may need to switch between different applications, platforms, or technologies, so adaptability is key. So now, the question of the hour. Is this job role right for you? Honestly speaking, because there's a low learning curve, all these skills are definitely learnable, no matter your background. But then you must ask yourself a few questions. Do you want the option to possibly work remotely or hybrid? Do you want a livable wage wherever you currently live? Do you want a career change or want to start your first career? And most importantly, are you ready for a journey? You're not going to start becoming a software tester today and then tomorrow have a job. No, it's a journey, it's a process. Invest in learning a skill set, and then at the end of the tunnel or at the finish line, you'll be rewarded greatly. So if the answer to most, if not all those questions was a yes, give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Invest in a skill set, learn it, become a manual software tester. If you like, pivot to automation or other career tracks. And then a couple years from now, hey, change your life up. But just make sure, if after this video you actually become a software tester, thank me. Reach out. I want to hear your feedback and say, hey, Justin, thanks for introducing me to this topic or this field. I made a career change. I appreciate it. If you got any value from this video at all, please like, share, and subscribe. If you need help on your QA journey, check out my book, QA Must Know Vocabulary, as well as my course, the Manual QA Academy. I will also be coming out with the Automation QA Academy early this year, so please subscribe and stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below. And most importantly, if nothing else today, don't forget this, learn something new.